Hello, in this video we're going to cover MindTap. In particular, we're going to focus on the ebook, how to take the homework assignments, the study tools which are available to you, and the mobile app. First, we'll cover the ebook. With the ebook, you'll have access to a rich suite of navigating, highlighting, and audio features. When you access MindTap from Blackboard, you'll land on a homepage that looks just like this. This will cover all the materials available for you in that chapter. The very first item here is your e-text. In order to access the e-text, simply click on the link. When you do so, you'll be taken to the table of contents for that given chapter. Navigation can be achieved one of three ways here. First, you can simply choose which section you'd like to go to. In order to get back to the table of contents, simply click on Chapter Contents. Secondly, you can use the navigation bars on either side, here and here. Finally, you can also use the progress bar located at the bottom of the page. Within the e-text, you have several features available for taking notes and marking key passages within the text. In order to take advantage of these features, simply left-click and hold your mouse button until you've highlighted the section that you want to highlight. When you release, you'll be presented with highlighting options, the ability to add a note, look up a term, have the text read to you, or add a flashcard. Let's cover highlighting first. When I choose my color, notice that the text is highlighted. Now, as I scroll through the rest of the chapter, perhaps I want to go back to that given page. In order to do so, I can use the Study Hub located here, click on Notes and Highlights, and review all the highlights that I've made in that chapter. With this, I can also print this out so that I have a study guide at my disposal. Finally, to get back to that particular passage, all I have to do is simply click on that arrow, and that will take me back to that material that I highlighted. Similarly, if I add a note, the Study Hub will also keep track of that. To delete any notes or highlights that I've made, simply click on the trash can here. Finally, to exit the Study Hub app, simply click on the upper right-hand corner where you see the double chevrons. That will take you back to the text. Now, to have the book read to you, simply click up here on the app that we call the Read Speaker. Notice I can pause it at any time, and by working with the Read Speaker app located here, I also have the ability to control how fast it's read to me and in what accent. Within the text, you'll also find several key terms have been defined for you, and references to other figures within the chapter and other chapters within the textbook. This is particularly useful during the review phase of the chapter. For example, if we head down to the Learning to Look underneath the Study and Review, here we'll have references to several key figures throughout the chapter. In order to access those figures, I simply click on it, and notice how it pulls up a secondary version of the e-text, so I can compare this side by side, which I can then use to look up any necessary or pertinent information related to that figure. When I'm done with that, I can simply close the secondary version of the e-text by clicking up here on the upper right-hand side again of those double chevrons. That'll return me back to the main text, and I can continue on. And finally, don't forget about our apps located over here, which may be helpful as well. Over here we have search functionality. For example, if I plug in the term Jabbar, I can quickly navigate to where that's being discussed, either in a given chapter or throughout the textbook. I also have access to a full dictionary where I can look up any terms that I need definitions for. And if I'm looking for a glossary, I can easily retrieve one here and once again look for any terms within the text. If at any time you need additional help, don't forget that we include a help area here that will give you a quick explanation of all the features found within the e-text. Or you can go up here to where you see your name and click on the Getting Started tutorial for a tutorial on how to work with MindTap. And that concludes our section on the e-text.